parking lot, and luckily I saw somebody walking out because I didn't realize the trail was way over here. I almost took off into the woods. You know me, always starting off on the wrong foot. And man was coming out with his dog, and he said that I shouldn't need snowshoes. I was getting ready to put my snowshoes on and head off in the wrong direction. So, yeah, there's definitely many feet of snow here, but I'm just in my hiking boots, and we are headed off. I can't even tell you how excited I am for this trip. I was trying to decide between my light down jacket and my new parka I just got in. It's used, but anyway, we're loaded down. Definitely not as loaded down as last year's trip, if you remember, when I was headed up to the crosscut cabin and I could hardly lift my pack. I feel like I still have a lot of the same stuff in my pack. I don't know why my pack was so heavy last year. I do have a different sleeping bag that's lighter. And I think I don't know. I even have books and tarot cards and journals and pens in here, so maybe I'm just that much stronger this year still. So that could be it. That's a positive thing. Here they have lantern lit snowshoe and ski on this short trail. So here's one of the lanterns. Isn't that nice? I bet it's really pretty at night. I guess I could have just worn my skis, although I feel like skis in this like icy slushy stuff with 30 whatever pound backpack on might have been a little dangerous, because if I'd fallen over on skis with this backpack on, I would probably I would love to have a video of me trying to get up, let's just say. As usual, my eyes are crying because I'm outside. I think we're coming up to the cabin. Oh, it's cute. I think this is it. I'll turn you around. Right there. That's gotta be it. It's so tiny and cute. Looks like Lake Superior. You can see through the trees. I wasn't sure if it was right on Lake Superior or not. I can't wait to see inside. Yep, this is it. Huh, look at all the lanterns. Fire pit definitely needs some cleaning out. I hope there's wood here. Here she is. Hello, beautiful. It was locked. I just unlocked. I'm so excited. I still have wood. Still a little bit warm in here. Yep. Wow, how perfect is this? Just tiny, and all these white birches outside. This is going to be an amazing week. This is going to be awesome. I can breathe. That was a nice, very easy hike in. I would say that was the easiest one I've ever hiked into yet. So I think, if you are physically, a little more challenged, I think this would be an easy one, especially in non-winter months. It would be really easy. It's not that far. I think it was like 3/4 of a mile. So, all right, let's get building a fire. Treat it like a little baby. You don't want to smother it. or go too fast. You'll scare it. Looks like it's gonna go. Let's take a look at the outside, shall we? The fire is going. I'm guessing this is the wood supply, or I don't know. Maybe this side. Aha. I just have to laugh at myself a little bit. I'm sitting here pulling and pulling and pulling and pulling on this, and I'm like, what the heck? Why do they screw it down? Are we not, is this wood not for us? Or what? Yeah, it's the side. But I mean, there's hinges on top, so I mean, I'm not that dumb. Yay, look at all the beautiful wood. Nothing cozier than a cabin with smoke coming out of the chimney. Love it. So yeah, you can see why this is called the White Birch Cabin. We'll take a walk down to the lake in a minute. But first, let's check out the outhouse. You know, that's what you're all really here for. See the outhouse. And there's no toilet paper. It's clean anyway, just no toilet paper. Oh, and I didn't notice this earlier. Looks like there's a grate and poker sticks. Today is overcast, and I want to guess it's probably like 35-ish out right now. But tomorrow is supposed to be sunny, and I think, yeah, sunny and clear in the afternoon and in the 40s. It's going to be amazing. I don't think we'll be seeing the full moon tonight. Full moon tonight, but hopefully it'll stay clear tomorrow and we can see the full moon tomorrow night. I'm so excited. All right, let's unpack and then we'll take a walk down and see what the water situation looks like. Check out our baby. This cabin is so small, I already know like not to overfill this. So as much as I want to throw like a bunch of wood on there, I already know it's not going to take much to heat this. The best part of these cabins is they have a record book, so people as they come, they write about their stay. And they're so much fun to read. So many people are such amazing writers. And they have fun stories about the things they see and do while they're here. And I love sitting down with some tea and just reading through them. And looks like my tomatoes survived the trip. I knew they would get squished inside, so I hung them on the outside of my backpack. So yeah, so there's a stream here. So that's good. The cabin is back up there. There's a stream here, and that's good because looks like we will not be getting any water from the lake. Wow, so much more snow than there was at this time last year. I'm a little leery to go out here. I do see lots and lots of tracks though. So I guess if you find this video and not me, I fell through the ice. I feel like I'm in one of those movies, the expeditions. Wow. Is that cool? Nice as far as you can see. So, yeah, definitely no getting water from the lake as was my original plan. But that stream is running pretty good, or river, or whatever it is. So let's go get some water from there. I got my filter bag, and there's an eagle flying over us right now. That's cool. trick is going to be to actually get down to the water without falling in. I'll show you what it looks like. I don't know where the snow ends. It looks like it's a pretty sharp drop. Well, this is going to be our first adventure, I guess. Alright. This looks like maybe the best hopeful spot here. Wish me luck. Cold. Fresh brown water. It's definitely full of sand. But I didn't fall in. That's a success. I may end up just melting snow, which is fine. I thought it would be kind of dirty, but this water is looking pretty dirty here too. Just had somebody walk in here. Like, I was in here chopping up veggies and a guy just opened the cabin door and I was like, "Can I help you?" And he's like, "Oh, I thought this was a warming cabin." Nope. And his family outside, so then I went back out and I opened the door and I said, are you guys okay? Do you need, to warm up? And they were like, "No, we're good." But I don't know. They were in like tennis shoes and stuff, like way out here. It's so weird to me how like people just are so unprepared sometimes. So, I mean, they'll be fine. It's still daylight, but I don't know why you'd walk way out here in like street shoes. Anyway, supper's on the stove, and I'm gonna do a little quiet time now. Been cooking a while. Fire's starting to get good and hot. Added the packet of mushrooms in here, and it looks so good now. I think it has been simmering over the fire for a little while now, and I think it's time to eat. Here we are, dinner of champions. This smells amazing. Bon appetit. I don't know what to call this, but it's pretty good. Noodles, mushrooms, tomatoes, and green peppers over the fire. Pretty good. 10 out of 10, would recommend. Getting close to 9 o'clock. Getting pretty dark out. I went on one last walk down by the water. It's so still. The trees aren't even moving. This little lantern. It's so cozy in here. I have some candles I can put going as well. The stove is going good. Just keeping it at a low heat so it doesn't get too crazy in here. Just refilled the wood box as well. Getting sleepy. Good morning. I'm sleeping on the bottom bunk, so this is my view when I woke up. It's like another very still day out there. I expected it to be kind of breezy. This mattress is a little creaky. So this is pretty much just how I kept the fire all night. I got up, when I was up at 2, I just piled a log on there, and I kept the vent right here. This is the vent. I kept this screwed shut so that there wasn't any extra air going in there, and it just kept it just very low. I think also because it is not windy, it's not drying as much either, and that's helping keep it just an even temperature. This cabin is so tiny that it doesn't take much. Okay, now we start the whole process. Just to get some water, filter some into this pan. I feel like my filter used to go a lot faster, but maybe it's just my imagination. It's a very slow process. Today we are having Bob's Red Mill gluten-free oatmeal with apple pieces and cinnamon. These are nice because all you have to do is just add boiling water to the line, put the lid back on, let them sit for 2 minutes, and they're ready to go. And they're really delicious. Coffee doesn't stay hot very long out here. Oh, that's good. Yeah. One thing I'm reminded of out here is just how still it is. When I first woke up this morning, it was so quiet, it was almost deafening. For the most part, I am quite happy not seeing anybody till tomorrow. The sun is coming out. It's going to be a beautiful day. To show you how blue the sky is, so I stopped, and then I noticed there's 2 eagles flying overhead. I'm not sure if you can see them because the glare is too bright for me to see if I'm actually focusing on anything. But gosh, it's beautiful out here. Have you ever seen such a beautiful blue? So I parked down at the end of the road. You might remember from my crosscut cabin video last year. So much more snow this year. There was a lot last year at this time. Well, it was I think 2 weeks earlier or 1 week earlier last year when I came out here. But I mean, look at how much snow there is. And the trail is pretty hard packed. I am wishing for my skis right now though, because I think I would go a lot faster. But then what would I do with them once I go to look at the waterfalls and stuff? I'd have to leave them alongside the trail and have my ski boots on, so that's all right. It's a good day for a walk. I can hear the river. The gloves have come off. The hat has come off. It is so nice out here. I'm getting a tan. Most of you probably know, but maybe not. But you can actually get a better tan in the winter like this than you can in the summer because you're getting the sunshine from above you and then the sunshine is reflecting off the snow. So I'm gonna have tan hands and a tan chin. Everybody's dream. Best sound in the world. Okay, so last year, for all my older subscribers, you might remember that when I got to this sign and I was all confused and I went the wrong way, but at that point I had promised you an interpretive dance and I never followed through, and I am so sorry. So I feel like I simply must, for the sake of my public, I must follow through on my promise. You're welcome. Never say I don't follow through. Feel free to send me your interpretive dance. Hashtag Gypsy Trekker Interpretive Dance. Please. So this is the Union Mine Trail. And if you remember, after my whitetail cabin, at the end of my whitetail cabin episode, I walked through here last year, but the opposite way. And if I remember right, the most beautiful waterfall is right up here. So far the trail's not bad. Looks like somebody came through on their snowshoes. Wow, that's all you can see of the waterfall. Do you remember that huge, magnificent waterfall last year? It's just hidden under the snow. It was that cool. You would never know it was there from the road either. Don't want to get too close to the edge here. Yeah, beautiful. Oh, okay, here's where that big mine pit was that we looked at last year. Yeah, this is where that other giant, beautiful waterfall was last year too. I mean, it's still there. I bet another week and it'll be all open. Everything's so different than last year. Woo! Gorgeous day. Even with the light pack, it feels good to take it off. Right, lunch of champions right here. Flatbread, Havarti, and salami. Okay, I gotta eat. My tummy sounds like a bear. Oh, does that smell good? Yeah. I might just attract a bear with this smell. Get all that good fat. I've already got into it a little bit last night. Can't tell I love food, like good food. Cheers. Oh my goodness. And I can't forget the vino that I hauled all this way, my Cabernet, because we're fancy here. I'm officially in heaven. I can hear the river. The sun is shining. I'm eating good food, drinking good wine. I have the best company. And I get to hike back and sleep another night in the cabin. And the skies are beautiful and clear, and I think we're going to get some good moon shots tonight. I'm hoping to do a time lapse of the moon over the lake, but I'm not I'm not sure which area the moon is going to be rising in. But wouldn't that be amazing? So, fingers crossed that the clouds stay away. Alright, so I gotta show these guys. I don't know if they're actually what they're called, but I've always called them snow fleas. Let's see if you can see them on camera. You see them? Are they actually snow fleas? Snow bugs? See? Do you remember your parents telling you don't eat snow when you were a kid because there's bugs in there? This is what we mean. And like, why are they just in this spot? I guess they're everywhere. Ew. Okay, time to move. This is what we're reduced to here. I was gonna try to get down over there on the river here, but this is really slow going. I'll go a little ways further and see what it looks like. I'm gonna try to get down there without actually falling in. So we shall see, because I want to get, it's really pretty over there. But as you can see, I'm sinking up to my knees. So wish me luck. Alright, this is as far as I'm going. I'm afraid I'm not going to be able to get up the hill again if I go down there. So just sitting in the snowbank. That's beautiful. I hope it translates as well onto the camera with the sun and the water over there and this little melt off coming over here. It's just beautiful. It's worth it to see these things. Now I have to struggle back through the potholes and still get back to the car. Now we have a wee little snow spider. Bye! Bye, buddy. Hope you find your dad. Made it back to the cabin. I have one blister. I was just gonna like lay down for a minute, and some person just walked in here again. And he was like, "Oh, is this rented?" I was like, "Yeah." That's why my stuff's everywhere in here. Like, I have a sleeping bag, and I'm like trying to lay down and take a nap. He was like, "Oh, well, in February this is a warming shack," and I'm like, "Yeah, I get that, but it's not February." Anyway, I'm gonna have some tea. I'm gonna go sit in the sun and have some tea. Cheers. I got my slippers on. Alright, it's between 6:30 and 7, and I think it's time to finally have some dinner. Like a sauna right now would be amazing, but not gonna complain. So tonight we're having red beans and rice. What else do I have left? I have pickles left. That's probably not very good in there. Alright, just made dinner on the stove, which is now rocking. It's getting nice and warm in here. I might regret it later, but for right now, it feels good. Red beans and rice with a little bit of green pepper, and luckily I found some salt in the cupboard, and it's going to be delicious. Cheers to the simple life. I'm eating out of a pan, fancy wine. Those are like literally the best meals ever. When you're so hungry and tired and you just cooked it over the stove. It's so simple, but so good. Alright, you can't see me, but I'm gonna head out, see if I can see any moonrise yet. It's like 8:30. I don't know what that noise is. Some sort of animal. Sounds like a howler monkey. I don't see any sign of the moon yet, so I don't think we missed it. Let's just go see what we can see down here. Well, I don't see any moon yet. All the stars are out though. Beautiful horizon. My camera's not the best at night. There's some lights way over there. The stars are out. I don't think you can see all the stars that are out. I wish you could. It's about 20 to 10 right now. The sky is just glittering with stars. I keep hearing a barred owl off in the distance. I sort of have a fire going out here. It's just really struggling. In this low pressure with absolutely no wind. I have to keep blowing on it to get it going again. I know you can't really see me, but she's here! I just saw the moon, so I'm gonna run down there and see what I can see. I'm so excited! It's about I think it's like 10:20. There she is. It is so huge in real life. I wish it translated into the camera. It's huge and orange. Gorgeous. So many stars. It's lighting up the whole landscape of the ice here. It's not showing up on the camera. Nice and dry. See all the birds. They're all over the roof of the cabin. I kept hearing this noise on the roof that sounded like rain. I think they're picking off bugs off the roof. I had no idea what it was. They're little red poles. Can you hear them on the cabin? It sounds like rain on the cabin roof right now. This is insane. It just tried to land on me. Holy cow. I'll see if I can get them. So I think like my adventure is like coming to an end. So yeah, they're all up on top of the cabin. Picking at bugs, I guess. That's funny. I had no idea what that noise was. I kept looking to see if something was dripping on the cabin. Oops, sorry, my finger's in the way. Those two tried to land right on my camera as I was filming them. Very cool. What a great end to my trip. Again, I apologize for all of the sniffling throughout this video. It can't be helped. I could try to cut them all out, but that's a lot of work. One last coffee. It's always so hard to leave. I have most things sort of packed up now. I'm going to finish packing up all of the stuff that can be packed up right now. I'm going to haul in some more wood. Always, if you can, always leave a fully stocked wood bin for the next person, or at least as good as you can, because you never know how what kind of conditions the other person is coming in. They could be coming in and it's raining and gross. They could be half frozen. It's just common camping courtesy. on this little bead in the cracks. I guess that's my souvenir for here. Gosh, it's beautiful. Here it is, 2 days later. It'll be interesting to go back and see my first video and see if it's any different after 2 days of sunshine. Well, this is it. I'm gonna head back now. Of course, I came down here and 2 groups of people are already down here, so back to civilization. It's been a good trip. Thanks for coming along with me, as always. I always appreciate everyone's comments. At the end of April, I have a cabin booked. I think I'm going to be taking the kids with me, so I'm sure I'll be doing some filming. So if I don't see you before then, I hope you have a great beginning of spring. Today's the day when the light and the darkness are of equal measure. So after today, it starts getting brighter and lighter, and summer's coming. And here's to more adventures.